squeaking?
Me love you long time. Love you game.
What the hell is that squeaky shit? Is that like a dog toy? Dog toy.
Probably got dogs standing outside the door pissed off right now.
Yeah, look, give me my dog toy. My dog toy.
So anyways, the OG gamer, he's the Fluffy P.
I do got a fluffy pee.
Yeah, our camera's a little crooked. We watched a movie a while back, and we haven't reviewed it, but we both really enjoyed this movie.
It was a good flick.
And so we thought that we would share it with you guys to make sure if you haven't seen it, it's definitely one that we recommend that you check out. So,
especially if you're into aliens. Do they exist or do they not exist?
Yes.
You know they fucking do.
Yes. Over the last few years, really, yeah, you like that? Really starting with Sinistalker and I going out to Area 51. It's really kind of, ever since then, I've been listening to like some of the MUFON podcasts and some of these different guys, and I really enjoyed the show with, what's his name? The dude from Blink 182.
Yeah, that one guy?
TV show. Kind of looking through movies, looking for something to watch. Saw this and thought, you know what? We haven't talked about this yet.
We should watch it again.
Let's talk. We should probably. We probably should. But we got something else that we'll watch.
And you're welcome, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank you. No, for real. Yeah, thank you very much. And the movie we're speaking of is Area 51. Yeah. And now the artwork on this looks very simple, but if you're into aliens or things like that at all, like this, it's actually a really cool artwork. Is that an alien figure right there? Is that a human? And it's the bright white. So if you remember in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when they go up into the spaceship, it's so bright in there, and you just get like that silhouette of them walking in there. Yeah. So it kind of gives that kind of feel to it. The movie is called Area 51, and it was shot between like Southern California, Vegas, and out like in the desert around Area 51. And it was actually very good. I think I originally saw it like in a red box or something.
Yeah, you rented it.
That's kind of cool.
And then you called me up like, dude, you gotta see it. So
Yeah.
I just ordered it on like eBay or Amazon. I can't remember.
Okay.
I just bought it.
It was good. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was a fun watch.
Yeah. So you want to tell them about the story? Let me tell them about the story.
What story?
How the movie goes, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. It's a group of like alien UFO investigators, and starts out Southern California. They're getting ready. They want to go out to.
They go to Vegas.
They do go to Vegas. They want to investigate to find out if there's UFOs at Area 51.
Where'd they stay? Was it Lexer? They stayed somewhere by the airport.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe it was Hooters. It was somewhere close to the airport.
I can't remember.
Because they were like videotaping those certain planes that apparently take off.
Yeah, Janet Airlines.
Yeah.
Janet Airlines. Yeah, and that is really true. And I'll just say this: so much of this movie is very cool because so many elements of this movie were based off of real things, like them looking at the Janet Airlines airplanes. You can really see those in Vegas.
Yeah.
And if you go to stop, which I have, to take pictures, security rolls up on you real fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so like I had like the wife and kids in the car, and security just starts hauling ass down the road.
I didn't know anything about those planes until you pointed it out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, they're right there.
It's
right.
Like all white with like a red stripe on the side?
Yeah. Hooray, beer! I had to. You said red stripe. So, anyways, they make their way out to Vegas. Then they wait for somebody to come out of the Janet Airlines, and they follow him to his house. And they're trying to find...
Like a motherfucking Sinistalker.
Yeah, stalking. They stalk this guy up. And then, so they want to learn about what he knows or whatever about Area 51. Well, he won't talk to him. So,
what do you do?
They wait for him to leave.
You break into his
house. And they steal his credentials to get on base. So they make their way, like eventually they go up to Area 51. And it's cool. So many of the different locations and stuff in the movie we've either been to or we know really exist. And so they go up to Area 51. And all the way up into the point where they go into Area 51. Everything in that movie is 100% plausible. Totally plausible.
Yeah.
Now, when they go into Area 51, you can't say whether it's true or not because you never been. No,
well, we can now. Trump already spilled the beans.
Did he?
Didn't he?
No.
I thought he did.
He said he was talking about it, but he said, I don't know what exactly he said. But anyways, they go into Area 51 and all hell breaks loose. And so I won't tell you what they didn't find, but
they found what they were looking for.
It got fun inside Area 51.
Oh yeah.
They had fun under the 51.
Night sun.
The night sun of Nevada.
Called the moon.
Just because of how realistic it was if you were going out alien investigating, all the way up to the point where they went into Area 51, because we know the security Area 51, they're not going to let 3 schmucks just fucking break in. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But, for the sake of the movie, you had to be able to do that. So it was a very fun adventure. To me, it was like an adventure movie, and then it was like a second kind of like a sci-fi. Yeah. So, but I really enjoyed it. I thought, the actors were great, the story was great, the shots and everything. Would I, if I wrote this or directed this, have gone as extreme with the science fiction elements at the end? Maybe not, but it was definitely still fun. And I don't know whoever, well, it looks like Paramount. It looks like it's a Paramount movie. I kind of feel like this was shot by this maybe Incentive Filmed Entertainment.
Yeah, Paramount picked it up.
On Blumhouse. And then Paramount picked it up. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it had
I don't know if that was ever in the theater. I think it was
straight to DVD. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. But it says from the director of Paranormal Activity and the producer of The Purge. So it had some good people behind it.
Yeah.
The synopsis here says, witness a new version of terror from director Oren Peli, if that's how you say his or her name. 3 young conspiracy theorists attempt to uncover the mysteries of Area 51, the government's top secret location, rumored to have hosted encounters with alien beings. What they find at this hidden facility exposes horrifying, unimaginable secrets. Now you can experience their harrowing adventure in this footage pieced together from documentation of these chilling events. So yeah, this is also, it's...
Blair Witch style.
Yeah, it's not necessarily maybe it is like a found footage.
Yeah.
You'll have to figure that out at the end. Did they live? Did they die?
It starts off like found footage.
It's a documentary style, just like Blair Witch, where they're going on an adventure.
Once they get into Area 51, it's kind of like a typical movie.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this, and it's definitely one I recommend. It's a good one to have in the collection. I will definitely watch this more than the one time that I
2 thumbs up.
No, I think I probably watched it a couple times already. On a scale, our sphincter scale of rating, where 0 beers to get through a movie would be the greatest movie of all time. And then you've got 1 beer, you're like, okay, well, that movie is kind of good, but maybe I'll have a beer while I'm watching this movie. And then if you have 6 beers, a 6-pack, you're right at the middle of the road. If you have to drink a whole 12-pack to get through the movie, you've made your way up to the shittiest movies of all time, up there in the Fergosphere. So, and then if you're not quite there, maybe you're not the shittiest movie of all time, you're up in the Escamilla range here around an 11. So you don't want to be, your movies don't want to be an 11 or 12. Those are bad. I personally believe this movie right here gets a 4.25 rating.
4.25. Wow.
4.25 rating.
Very Pacific.
Yeah, no, and that is because I think if they had more money, I would have at least gone to 4 or better. So certain things in the budget that I thought might have been a little bit better. And the other thing, I am not a huge fan of found footage films, which is funny because I just fucking made one of my own. But whatever. If it was more completely 100% plausible after they went into Area 51, that might have changed my rating too.
Made it more realistic.
But I'm like, I want to give it a 4 or better, but compared to some other movies I've given a 4, I can't go there. So that's why I'm going to go 4.25.
I didn't like it as much as you did rating wise, but definitely better than average. And I'm going to give it oddly enough, a 5.1. Do 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 do.
Oh. Hold on. Knee slapper. A 5.1. That's a good rating. That is a good rating. Area 51. A 51 rating there. Yeah, it's a good flick, and definitely need to go get yourself a copy. Or I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think
it's like
we've seen
$5-6.
Yeah, but I think we've seen it on like Tubi or Netflix. It's out there.
Okay.
It's easily you can find it. It's not going to be a hard one to find.
That's going to do it for this week's Drunken movie review. It's time for me to go grab some more beer for me, and looks like you might need some more too.
I'm out.
All right.
I'm out.
See you motherfuckers next time.
Next time?
Next time.
Who can go fuck themselves?
You know who.
Oh.
You know who.